I think about the Major and everything he's tried to pound into my head for the last 17 years. If there's one thing the Major hates, it's a quitter. He says no one was born composing symphonies, except maybe Mozart. Everyone has to start somewhere. You have to walk before you can run. Every journey starts with the first step and continues with the next, and then the next. You have to stick to it. They didn't put a man on the moon by giving up after the first rocket fizzled. Wars aren't won by armies who are prepared to surrender after the first defeat. I pick up my foot again. I still can't feel it, by which I mean I can't tell if I'm actually wiggling my toes or if I just think I'm wiggling toes that are way past being able to wiggle, no matter what orders the brain sends down the line. But I do know that someone must have tied a couple of cement bricks to each of my ankles, because I can barely lift my feet. After a couple more steps, I sink to my knees. I'm done. My goose is baked, as the Major would say. I could think of another way to put it, but the Major has this thing about four-letter words. He says anyone who uses them is displaying the pathetic state of his vocabulary. If he hears one, he sends me to the dictionary to find 5 alternatives. If he were a drill sergeant, the army would be a whole different place. The wind sweeps snow over me as I try to breathe rhythmically, a trick I was taught to keep me calm. It's not long before I'm up to my thighs in snow, and it's funny how it makes me feel warm. I crouch down until I'm sitting on my heels. I tell myself that it's just for a few minutes, that all I need to do is catch my breath. It feels good to be resting. It feels so good. My head jerks up, and I realize I've been asleep. I panic. I try to scramble to my feet and end up face down in the snow instead. I panic again. It's something I'm getting good at. I push myself up to a squatting position, which sounds like it should be easy to do but isn't. From there, I try to stand up. I fall again. Blackness envelops me, the blackness of terror. I really am going to die. If I don't get up and get moving, it really will be over. Another thing the Major likes to say, you can't win if you don't play. You can't get anywhere if you don't take at least one step, Rennie, I tell myself. I manage to stand. I sway against the wind and the snow. I feel dizzy. I'm going to fall again. And then something kicks in. It's not a survival instinct, not really. No, instead it's what I've been told is my worst quality and my principal character defect, the need to get even. I may not know where I am or how I got here, or more importantly, how I'm going to get out of here, but I remind myself that I do know why I'm here. I take a step. I know why I'm here, and I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to disappear. I'm supposed to vanish without a trace, leaving anyone who knows me to shake their head and say, he did it again. Rennie's been a screw-up ever since forever, so it's no surprise that he screwed up again. What do you expect from a kid like that? Except that that's not what happened. I didn't screw up this time. No, for once it was someone else. Someone who wants me out of the way. I take another step. It isn't any easier, but I don't even think about stopping or resting. Another Majorism. You can rest when you're dead. I'm not taking the fall for this. I am not going gentle into this miserable night. Another nod to Mr. Banks and his second idol, Dylan Thomas. Not me. Not Rennie Charbonneau. No, I want to get even. I want revenge. Chapter 2. One thing I know about myself, thanks to a summer of wilderness fun, read forcible confinement in a privately run boot camp for screw-ups like me, is that I'm fueled by rage. A counselor actually said that to me. We